The Joker, Baraka, Johnny Cage. Shang Tsung's Island Ruins. Round 1, fight!
Ready for my close-up.
Round 2, fight! Finish him! Johnny Cage wins. Round 1, fight!
Showtime!
Round 2, fight! Brutality. No.
And scene. It's game over, man.
Johnny Cage wins. Round 1, fight!
good to be king.
Round 2. Fight!
Showtime!
Finish him! Johnny Cage wins. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
Cage, showtime!
Finish him! Johnny Cage wins. Round 1. Fight!
It's good to be king.
Round 2. Fight! Fight. Finish him. Johnny Cage wins. Round 1. Fight.
Not now, Edwards.
Round 2. Fight. Finish him. Johnny Cage wins.
So this guy clearly left. He's clearly not a happy camper. But it's whatever. You live, you learn. But I just wanted to get some online matches with Johnny Cage's new skin. And this actually came in for free for me, so I don't know if I get those other DLC characters for free. I'm not too sure if there's going to be other DLC characters. I'm going to keep my expectations low. I looked on Tom Brady's channel, and he said that there's a lot of people in the Mortal Kombat community, or NRS community, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He said that there's a lot of people not happy because Ed Boon on Twitter, nigga, he posted up a trailer with the Boris skin, Sub-Zero skin, and Johnny Cage skin, excuse me, right? And I just started laughing, bro, because I was like, bro, y'all expectations is way too fucking high, bro. You got to keep that shit low so you're never disappointed. And that's how I kept mine. I wasn't really upset at all. When I seen it, I was just like, oh, okay. whatever. And I'm looking on Twitter, niggas is losing it, bro. They thinking they're gonna see character reveals, all kinds of shit. I mean, bro, they was spazzing the fuck out. Tom Brady, you could look it up. Tom Brady, that shit was funny, man. I was just watching him talk about it, and it was just hilarious. I was just like, bruh. Man, that shit was funny, dog. I was just sitting there like, man, y'all niggas is pissed off. Like, you know what I mean? But it's whatever, man. But I'm gonna have to go in the lab and figure out Baraka, because it's been a while since I've actually gone against a Baraka player, since I'm busy and shit, and I don't really post up a lot of videos on my YouTube channel that much because I'm busy dealing with my personal life. You know, it's kind of strange, man, because it's like I have not seen a Baraka player. I don't know how long. I don't even know how long it's been since I've gone against a Baraka player. So this was just a fresh fight for me, because it was just like I knew that there were certain things, you know what I'm saying, that I could flawless block on Baraka, but I didn't know how minus he was. I knew that he was plus on certain strings that he was doing, right? I knew he's like +1, I think, is the most that he gets off of that. I know his down 4 is +1. If he goes for a meaty, which is very rare in this fucking game, he becomes +2 on block, which is really good because his forward 4 ends up becoming 10 frames on startup. And I knew some of his frame data a little bit, but it's been quite some time, so this dude clearly had an advantage over me because I forgot some of the shit. But back in MKX, Jade was not in the game, but there was a variation technically dedicated to Jade players, right? And it belonged to Kitana, which obviously makes sense. But in this game,
Kitana.
You already have our Torcotton in this game, right? But not only that, she also has some of Melina's abilities when she goes directly into this stance. So I would feel really perplexed if Melina was actually in this game. Not unless they change certain things on her, like she doesn't have the dive kick thing no more or something like that. It would be interesting to see what they do with her and see her actually in this game. But it's weird, because it's like she has Melina's abilities to a certain degree. She has the dive kick thing. She has her Psy. You know what I'm saying? You know, hell, fucking Scarlet, if you really think about it, she has Melina's bastard blood is what they fucking call it. That's what they call it, I think. Melina's bastard blood. I think I have it on this character. So it wouldn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like with Rain, right? He has an ability in his shapeshifter variation where he has Rain's super kick. So that wouldn't really make any sense for him. You know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this? Just like with Reptile. Reptile is literally an assist character, right? Not a full-fledged assist character, but it's just his force ball. He's also a part of Shang Tsung, but not only that, he's a part of, not a part of, but he's a special move for Aaron Black. You know what I mean? So this is the reason why I don't think Melina or Rain is going to be in the game. I don't think that's going to be a thing, man. I think there's probably going to be other characters, if there is going to be other DLC characters in the game. It would be very weird to have these two characters in the game. I'm not against these characters being in the game. It would be amazing to see these characters, because on some real shit, this character is whack as fuck. And what did I tell you guys before? RoboCop is going to be more boring than who?
The Terminator.
And what the fuck did I tell you? I told you the truth. Okay, so I don't want to hear people, oh, bro, whatever, dog, this and this. No, I told you the fucking truth. This nigga is annoying, and he's nothing but an Injustice 2 zoning fucking character. And he belongs in Injustice 2 with all this nonsense he got going on here with this fucking zoning. So, I just think that Smoke would make a good fit for this game. It would be amazing to see Smoke in this game, because I love Smoke a lot. The other two characters, I don't know. I honestly don't know. But Smoke definitely should be in this game. But yeah, man, I mean, that's about it, man. I don't think I have anything else to add here, man. I don't think I really do. As a matter of fact, I'm actually gonna go in this lab real quick before I get out of here, because it's been a while, since I've made a longer video, and with Mortal Kombat and shit like that, because I don't have enough time to do that, you know what I'm saying? But it's life, do what you can. So this nigga kept going for this 4-2-1-2, which I know there's a flawless black gap in the last hit, so obviously, hold on. Yeah, there's a flawless block gap in the last hit, and then I'm pretty sure there's no flawless block gap in what he did. So hold on, let me see something here. How minus is this nigga? So he was minus 14, so that would have means that I'm 1 frame faster, which means that my nut punch would work. And I could have easily gotten a punish on him. See, this is why being in the lab is important, man, so you can understand what you're going up against. His back 2, though, hold on, because I'm curious about this nigga's back 2. Because he kept doing it, and there was times where I flawless blocked him, but I didn't know if he was minus or not. I knew he was minus, like, to where he's safe, to where he can't just recklessly press another button. Well, he could, depending on what I threw out, but it's Johnny Cage, right? So he's minus 10, and this whole time I could have punished this nigga when I flawless blocked him. So this nigga's minus 10. Okay. So that shit's noted. I don't need to do that because he's minus 10. So I could have went for a full combo punish if I would have known that he was minus 10, but I didn't think he was minus 10 on that. Huh. And he's minus 14 when he goes for that. I think this dude knew that I didn't know this matchup all the way because he kept doing this shit because he knew he can get away with it. I think that's what it was. Because he knew that I knew there was a flawless block gap in that, but he knew that I didn't realize that that shit was super minus on block. Okay. So this nigga kept going for this forward 2-1-2 string. So I need Baraka to do it. I need him to do that shit because I need to see what I can do about this. So this forward 2 is 8 frames. Okay. So I'm gonna have this nigga duck, and I'm gonna have him do this real quick. Okay, so it works. Hold on. So that's 8 frames. So I can't go for that because I'm minus 2 on block. So that wouldn't make any sense for me to do that. It wouldn't make any sense at all for me to do that because this would actually become, since I'm minus 2 on block, 14 plus minus 2, that's 15, 16, so that's 16 frames, and his 4-2 would beat me out, which allows him to go for a small combo. If he was in his other variation, he could have killed my character easily if I kept doing that, but there was times where I would hit him with a down 4, and he got fucked up. And that allowed me to jail him, which forced him to kind of respect a little bit. So what can I do to hit him? I can easily whiff punish him, but he kept committing into it, which is annoying. So what the fuck can I do to him? Because he whiffs. He whiffs. So hold on. Let me see something here. Okay. So that second hit, if I do it right there, that second hit's going to hit me. So technically, when he does it, I can just walk backwards. What's his recovery? 25 frames? Okay. No, I can get a bigger punish than that. But then again, what if he goes just for the 4-2-1? What's his recovery on that? Alright. So, oh man, his recovery is higher. So I could technically punish him. All I need to do is let that two of those whiffs, and then I could punish him. Another thing I could have done though was I could have easily hit him with a down 4, very easily, but I would have to dash up in his range a little bit in order for that to work. Hold on. I did it quite a few times because I was focused. Yeah, but that's risky because he could hit me. So I could just walk backwards and get a combo every single time. So technically, if he knows that I'm gonna do that, he could advance forward with his forward 4-4. So that kind of causes a problem. So hold on, this shit's about to get spicy around here, nigga. Hold up. So that shit is 12 frames. So I have a standing 2 that is actually 8 frames. So if I do 8 plus minus 2, that's 9, 10. So that's 10 frames. Also I have a down 4 that would actually hit him, and I could probably go directly into an anti-air. So hold up. Hold up, it didn't work. I don't like how this shit is. Please work. Yes, sir. So hold on. So he kept blocking my 4-4 too, but I'll get to that in a moment. Hold up. Technically, I could flawless block him. Okay, so I could walk backwards, but then again, I don't need to because I can hit him because I can go for on the bar. But see, he didn't go for that all the time. He kept going for the 4-2-1-2. So clearly, he didn't know about spacing completely. He just kept pressing that button because he knew that I kept running into it or I kept fucking up something. So, okay. So that's the only way I can get him to go for this 4-4 because that is what's going to cause him. Because if he knows that I'm going to try and go for my bar, he could technically hit my button. And my hurt box is like literally my standing 2. So if I know he's going to do that, I can go for an Abare. Technically, I can go for a down 4. But then again, I don't like that. Because, I mean... Nah, I don't like that. I think the standing 2 would work. What about that 4-2-1-2 again? Hold up. Yeah, okay. So he could hit me, but the way that I can beat him out is if he commits, his recovery is way too high. So right there, there's a gap right there. The last hit is 21 frames. So that last hit right there, I can actually hit him. As soon as he whiffs the 4-2-1, yep, there we go. So he can get fucked up. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. And then I fucked up too because it was like I could have easily hit him like this if I would have known he was going to block. But then I could have easily got a combo on him, but I like the idea that I knocked him down. But at the same time, I don't because of his bullshit defensive options. He kept rolling out the corner, so I returned to favor and I started beating his ass. Alright, I'll deal with this probably later when I'm off from work and I'm not super fucking busy. Hopefully I can post up more videos. But anyway, yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay and stuff like that. I'm trying to perfect the footsie stuff because footsies is not easy. It's not just simply whiff punishing, even though it's a big part of it. You got to understand, like, you know, your character's normals. You know, you got to understand the hitbox and hurtbox situations here. You got to predict, and reacting is a big part, but predicting is a bigger part. Now, there's an even more bigger part because the opponent can't just walk in this area. Like, they can't just walk right here because my forward 4 and my forward 3 is occupying this space right here. So they can't just walk in, you know what I mean? They have to understand that, okay, I can't just go in there, you know what I'm saying? I got to get this guy to whiff. I got to predict ahead of time. And you'll see me sometimes on my online matches, if you go back to my other online matches, like I had like a week or 2 weeks ago, you'll see where I would walk in somebody's face and I would predict that they're about to throw out a button. And there's times where I would catch them with the 4-3-4-4 and get an instant combo on them. You'll see that. Right, so it's a lot more shit that I can explain about this, but I'm still trying to understand it. I'm still trying to understand footsies and get better at it. I understand spacing. That's the easy part for me, but footsies and knowing the neutral is very, very crucial. It's very important, especially when you're using a character like, you know, Johnny Cage, you know what I mean? Especially Johnny Cage. That's a big deal, because it's not easy to open up the opponent at all, even though he's quote-unquote, you know, S tier. It's not easy to open up the opponent, but this video is going on way too long. I'm about to relax for a brief moment, go to sleep, go to work, study, rinse and repeat, and hopefully I can post up some more videos for you guys. So hopefully you guys are being safe out there in these crazy times. I love each and every last one of you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Peace.